Okay, like I said, I'm not the ladies' man like people think I am, but whatever. Um, anyway, I can't wait for college. I'm gonna have photography, and there's like a chance that they might, like with my, like get some kind of scholarship or something, or whatever. They might actually help pay for or buy my camera. The one that I want, that Nikon D100, which will be great. It takes 14 megapixel, no, not 14, no, 16 megapixel picture photos. And see, I'm a big Nikon fan. Of course, I've only actually used one. I used Miss Gallagher's Nikon like the week before spring break, and it came out in 2006. It's the D Nikon D40. It came out in 2006. It's only got 6 megapixels, but it takes great pictures. I mean, if a camera like that's like 5 years old take good pictures, then I bet my camera will take great pictures. I mean, I've read there's like a lot of good reviews about that camera too, so I'm excited. And okay, some people think Canon is better. I don't care what they think. I like Nikon. Nikon is number one. Of course, I never actually used a Canon before, but whatever. It's good enough for me, Nikon. Anyway, so yeah. Okay, now I made a new. Okay, there's a new segment called Random Fluffy Moments, starring Fluffy Peaster. It won't come on in every episode, but whenever I can like think of a good fluffy moment to record or whatever, then I'll put it on that Peaster show. Like, Fluffy acting crazy and that kind of stuff. So anyway, okay. Here's a random Fluffy moment starring Fluffy Peaster. Okay, yeah, by the way, I used a pixie stick empty giant pixie stick from the prom. Anyway, yeah, speaking of prom, I had a great time. I didn't go with anyone. It was just, me. But I had a great time though. And a lot of people ask me if I danced with new ladies. Not really. No, I just danced, period. I just danced with the crowd. I partied like it was 2012. If you've heard that song, Google it. Okay. Um, I got my moves on. Anyway, so yeah, I had a great time. Complete opposite of my um homecoming, which was like over 3 years ago. How did Spot get out? Okay. Pretty sure I closed my door. I mean, not my door, my window. Okay, whatever. Anyway, yeah. My homecoming. This is my, once I had my, I went to my first sophomore year. It sucked. I mean, I was like extremely shy. I was not. I was the complete opposite of who I am now. I'm not. I didn't talk to anyone. I didn't dance with anyone there, and they had no food. All they had was bottled water. I mean, what the? I could have done that at home rather than spend like several hours away from a TV or a computer or food. I mean, just saying. I mean, of course, this time I had a great time at the prom. I had a great time at the prom though. For real, this time. Um, I looked pretty good in my tux. Of course, I only kept most of my tux on at the beginning because it was hot in there. So I ended up so because I don't know. Pretty soon I took off the jacket and the vest, and what I was wearing was the pants and the shirt, shoes, whatever, and the bow tie. That was it. And having my sleeves rolled up. It was hot there. I mean, I'm pretty sure it felt like it was like, I don't know, 80 degrees in there or something. It felt like my hair curled up there. I straightened it. I had it completely straightened right before, and it was completely curly by the time I got out. Anyway, so and they didn't have too much. They didn't have a lot of food, but they had some. They had some good things. Like some things were just disgusting. Well, I'm not a big chocolate fan, but there was like chocolate balls that were extremely like strong. I just didn't like it. I forgot. They had some good brownies, and they had pretzel sticks, that kind of stuff. Oh, but one thing I liked the most was the candy. They had a lot of candy. They had a few giant suckers. Um, I had a lot of now laters, Starburst, Oreos, M&Ms, Skittles, Pop Rocks, good candy. Um, giant pixie sticks. I think that's about it. Oh yeah, Hershey's candy and stuff. That pretty much sums it up. Good stuff. I'm gonna stop talking about it now because I'm getting hungry. Anyway, so that's all I gotta say about the problem. Anyway, so now I'm gonna make some shout outs to my friends. Montana Doran. I know I'm actually giving her a shout out before, but it kind of sucked. I only said like a few things. Anyway, Montana Doran. She's in my driver's ed class. She is awesome. I mean, she is one of the coolest people I know. She is Montana. That's right. I mean, you can't beat Montana Doran in awesomeness. You just can't. It's not physically possible. Okay. She's from Florida. Anyway, she apparently she was too cool for Florida because she moved here. Whatever. I'm just kidding. She's too cool for anything. She told me that the world actually yes I don't know she according to her the world revolves around her. Just kidding. But anyway, no, she's cool, but she kind of has like a short temper though. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say short temper, but she takes things the wrong way sometimes. She takes most of what I say as an insult. And if I turn my head around for 1 second, she's like, Jordy, what are you staring at? Whatever. But other than that, she's pretty cool. Anyway, who else? Make this quick. That's about it for now. I'm pretty sure I'll come up with some more shoutouts by the next episode of that Peaster show, which will be today's April the 30th. Let's see that. Um, next, see 2 weeks from now. Um, May the not May the not May the 8th. No, not May the 7th. May the 14th, I think. Yeah, something like that. Okay, May the 14th. The next episode will come out, and I'll come up with more shoutouts. This thing, I didn't really plan this whole episode. I mean, I didn't like write like a didn't like write a list or anything or of ideas and that kind of stuff. It just like came to me today. Go away!
Dad needs you!
No, he doesn't. Goodbye.
Yes, he does. He's calling you.
Okay, this is the end. See you next time. Sorry, it was my idiot sister McKenna.